Right, hello everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome back. Great to see you all here. I hope everything's going to catch up. I've been in a rush since I got home last night and getting things set up this morning. YouTube's throwing me a yellow error. Not getting video, but everything looks good on my end. I'm not sure what is the issue there. Yes, or whether something's still trying to catch up with my internet. Throwing a hissy fit, but hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good 2022 to you all. Hope you're all doing well. Nice to see so many of you here. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for joining me for my first live stream of 2022. Hope you are all having a good start to the year so far. So we are jumping into County Line. I had it downloaded and we've installed it and got it set up. We are going to be running a little contracting setup today. I really got home last night and I did not know what I was going to do. I was torn about what to do for a stream. I almost jumped back on No Creek Farms to just to finish off that, but I thought when I've tried the 19 content, it hasn't been quite so popular. So we've gone to 22. So here we are. We've got a couple of 8Rs. These are the Dinners Farms edits with a couple of base game discs in the back there, the Kinsey, and then we've got the case one, but we've got it skinned there as the speed tiller. Is it K series? I can't remember. K-Line Ag Powerflex. We couldn't really put a red cultivator on the back of a John Deere. So so there we are. But hello everyone, who have we got here? I'll be to go through the list. I saw Jan was here. CBW Farms was here a little bit earlier. He had to go, but thank you to him for stopping in. Heavy Metal Gaming, welcome along. 2 browsers opening and watching on both, so thank you for doubling up on those views. Appreciate that. Kiram is here. Good morning, my friend. Great to see you. Hope you've been having a lot of fun with the honey. I don't know if anyone's in Discord, jump in and have a look at Karam's photos he's shared of him running honey on the base game trailer. Actually, where is the trailer? The low loaders, isn't it? Where are we? Running this trailer here, and with the wheels being right at the back, loaded full of honey, the tractor's been doing wheelies. So he counteracted that by putting a weight on the front, and then the tractor started to bow in the middle when he hit a bump. Good entertainment, good entertainment. It's the kind of things we have on Discord. If you want to go along and see some stupid things, jump in and have a look. But welcome along, Karam. Good to see you. Mr. Legion, how you doing, buddy? I have spent a lot of time actually chatting to Legion, Heavy Metal Gaming, in the last couple of weeks. Scorp's in on the act now. But if you type in !mods, you'll find a link to our FS22 mods and links Discord, and I'm not going to boast, but I reckon it must be one of the fastest growing Discords there has been for Farming Simulator in the last wee while. I think Karam and I were messaging just before New Year's. He said, have you thought about doing this? And I have thought about doing it. He's like, right, I'm going to go ahead. I'll get it set up. Tell me what you want to change. And we ended up with almost 2,000 members in less than 2 weeks. So there we are. Seems to be a very popular thing to have. So jump in there, _mods. Take a look at that. Make sure you join. Make sure you get in there. The idea behind it, if anyone saw Farmer Klein's video, he gave it a plug. The idea behind that is to get in and share. Have a site or have a Discord server where modders can share their mods without any issues of them being hacked or copied or anything like that. It will only be the modders' own links. There won't be anything from any third-party links or anything like that. It'll be the modders' original link. No reloading, no rehosting, anything like that. Just jump in there, have a look, and get into it. Bears Den Gaming, 5 months as a member. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate the support and great to have you here. Now, you guys are chatting too fast. I'm going to have to scroll back up here as we're going to head down to a field, make a start. As good as Workbench is here, Jan. I said hello to you. Scorp, tell the kids off the internet. I've got no kids. I'm home alone. Yes. No one here. Wife and kids have stayed up with the mother-in-law for an extra week. So that is fun. That is good. We're going to... Lots of time to catch up on content without any interruptions. Not that I'm, I don't complain about the interruptions. It's quiet actually when you're home, kicking around in the house on your own, family home. It's be quiet anyhow. No kids, so no one else to blame for the internet. I do have a network expander, because I do play on Wi-Fi. I need to sort that out too. There's lots of things I need to sort out. 2022, sorting out a dedicated streaming setup. Scooter's Workbench is here. Hello, howdy to you, my friend. Nice to see you. Nitro Scott, welcome along too, buddy. Great to have you here. I don't know if I've said hello to Scott George. Scott, welcome, mate. Nice to see you. Great to have you here as always. I'm on Greystone map right now while watching the stream. Well, Greystone is a fun little map, and I toyed with streaming on that too, but what county line's out? I haven't had a chance to look at it, so I'm going to explore it with you guys and take a little bit of a look. I need to check where we're heading. We're heading down field 17. I probably could have gone out the back, couldn't I? Or down there. I don't actually know how to get into field 17, so we'll go for an explore. We'll go for a drive around the map, take a look at it, and see what it's like while we're heading there. Starting off just like FSG was, having a problem. Yeah, sorry. Banks Sinatra, hello buddy, welcome along, nice to see you. Kartek, hello, happy new year to you as well. A1 Trucking, hello, nice to see you there. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down back in chat, trying to catch back up with everything while we're driving, so if you can't hear everything. Lambert, hello to you, nice to see you here too as well. Thanks for stopping into the stream. Fabio, there you go. You and Scott, you've both put the exclamation mark mods, so there is the link to the Discord server. That is a non-expiring link, if I've set it up correctly. I shared it with Jaden from Farmer Cops Discord, and he was going to share it around there, so hopefully that is a non-expiring link, so it'll be there ever. And if anyone wants to share it, honestly, share it far and wide. The more people we get, the more modders we get in there, the more successful it'll be. So there we go. Fusion Sims, hello buddy, nice to see you as well. Welcome along. Olaf, hello to you too, mate. Happy New Year. I die! Exclamation mark. Maps is the other one. Heavy Metal Gaming. So I did talk about that briefly in our last stream, and I haven't had a chance obviously to plug that. Our Christmas stream with Farm Sim Guy. I was only just getting things set up. Now where are we? Field 16. Now I don't know, I did drive around briefly from in front of the shop, and I couldn't get into field 17 from in front of it, so I'm going to go down here. See, look at that, I could have come down here and we would have been in the field already. Yeah, exclamation mark maps. Type that one in. So the FS22 map directory. So if I didn't have enough to do already, I've created a website, and we have got to come in the field this way. Did you like that part of the map though? It looks good. Looks good. This is, just while I remember it, this is a bit of a work in progress still, from what I understand from C&G mapping and modding. Still working on getting this updated. There's a few things, you know, as people have been playing on it, finding errors and things like that, so it is still a work in progress. But anyhow, let's take a look at it and have a play around on it. Yeah, so the map project, something for mappers to be able to share in exactly the same vein as the Mods and Links Discord. It's all the original links and everything like that. I have got nothing to gain. I haven't even put any advertising on the website yet. I might do that discreetly when we get a little bit further along. And I am going to use Courseplay too. I just thought, I'll just get in here and make sure we could cultivate this. Right, we're going to go through and set up Courseplay. Go easy on me, I have not used Courseplay yet. So if I'm doing something wrong, I know I have got the latest version. I downloaded that last night too when I was setting everything up. But yeah, the idea behind the map project was to give a visual reference for maps. So if you're looking for a map, and it's obviously probably not much use yet, although I am trying to share news that will be fed in through my Discord and as a blog on map releases, sharing some screenshots and that. But the idea being, you know, in a year's time, someone might say, I want to play on a Midwest map. And they can go to the map and they can zoom in and go, right, there's this map by MRG. Hello MRG, I see you there buddy, sipping your coffee. Welcome along mate. And share the videos. Somewhere to go and find those maps. Share those videos. I'm all over the place. But yeah, take a look at that, see what you think. Follow along and keep an eye on it. But I think it'll become more of a useful resource in 12 months time, or even 6 months time once we get a lot more mod maps. But if I started it then, it would take a lot more effort to keep up to date than it will now as we do it with maps coming out. talking. Argsy, 59 viewers in the house. Welcome along, everyone. Great to have you all here. I should not stream for a couple of weeks and take some time off more often if I'm going to get this numbers. Welcome along. Make sure if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you smash a like. Or give me a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, appreciate it if you do. We are going to be getting into some FS22 content very, very soon. So, where are we up to? I said hello to MRG. Welcome along, buddy. Sipping coffee and map making. Entertain you by singing. You don't want to hear me singing, buddy. You do not want to hear me at all. I'll leave that to you. You're the pro. Where else are we up to? I need to say hello to everyone. Joe, welcome along, buddy. Missed your videos the last few days. I know they've been a little bit vacant. I took laptop and everything away. I was going to make videos. I had grand intentions, but I just got caught up in family time. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Actually, it was nice taking a break. I was nervous this morning. I was nervous having not done it for 2 or 3 weeks. But there we are. Farmer Taz, welcome along, buddy. Nice to see you. Can't remember if I said hello to you or not. Jonathan Kenward, hello, mate. Welcome along. Nice to have you here. Fabio, first time catching the stream. Awesome, mate. Nice to have you here. And thanks for stopping in for a live stream. Great to have you watching. Rusty Money, 24 tasty ones. Great drop on that. Thanks, buddy. Nice to see you here, mate. Nice to have you in the house. I saw you drop a photo on Kaz's page trying to get your name in one of the contracts for one of his maps. So hopefully, we never know, we might see Rusty Money Gaming as a farm owner in some of Kaz's maps. That'd be pretty fun. You smashed the adverted for the site during Rusty stream. Voice score, thank you. It's a new Discord, Bears Den Gaming. So exclamation mark mods for that one. But it's a brand new Discord. So it's all set up exactly like, I should show you. That would be the easy way. Okay. So look, if I do that, go monitor. There we go. So I don't want to show you the admin back. You don't want to see what we're talking about, but here it is here. So basically we've got it set up. So we've got some modders chat, which is just for modders, but on the side here. So you've got a whole lot of people, got all the modders here, content creators and then users. But if you scroll through, the way it's set up is under maps. Have a look, European maps, American maps, Australian maps, all that sort of thing. Yeah, hopefully we go and have some Australian maps soon. 11 months Fusion, welcome, buddy. Thank you very much for that support as a member. I really appreciate it. I think you might have been my first. It's you took my membership cherry. Thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate the love and support. Yeah, but just vehicles, so small tractor. We've got Grizzly Bear Sims, obviously Simply Safe mods. Great to have him on board as well. But as the here you go, Big Knight's put some 9RT in there as well. So as we build up, this will get filled up, I think, under Excavator. FS Miners put links to his things in there. So you can see we're getting some good modders already involved. JCL's in there. Just some good guys in there posting their links. So get in there. It's all set up exactly the same as the mod hub would be. So if you're looking for something particular, chicken pens, obviously nothing there for that yet. Potato Technology, got specific ones for auto driving Courseplay down there as well. So get on board, come and join us. Get some things sorted. Right. I haven't done anything. I've been going for what, 20 minutes and I haven't done anything at all on the farm. So I'm good thing I'm not paid by the hour, I'm paid by the acre as a contract. Blackbook, good to see you as well, mate. Nice to have you here. Chaotic Start, are you talking about my stream or 2022 MRG? I'm looking forward to Ashton Corners though. You'll find Ashton Corners is already on the map directory as a work in progress, so you can keep an eye on those. Son of Ragnar, hello buddy, nice to see you. Welcome along. Right, I'm up to date. I've caught up to everyone. Discord is so helpful. Yeah, I agree, Scott. I think it's going to be fantastic. Field 17. So, if I do this correct, we'll go to worker. We want to create a job. We want to do Courseplay fieldwork. We'll start at nearest point. So let's open, I want to start first waypoint. That's what I did wrong when I was practicing. Right. Tell me if I'm wrong or not, but working width doesn't seem to matter. It seems to auto-detect it anyhow, but it tells you the wrong width. Am I wrong or right? Like it seems to be picking up the tractor width, not the implement width. I don't know whether that's something to be worked on. But we want to do up and downs. We can do smooth headlands. We do free headland passes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this guy working, and then I'm going to go get the other tractor and come over and help. Because I want to get into some planting. We've got forward eggs Seedhawk, their modified Seedhawk, to have a go with. So here we go. So row start, direction automatic, start work on headland. I think we just need to generate a course now, don't we? Generate fieldwork course. See if this works or not. Argsy's on donut break. Yeah, I drove to the field and then I needed a donut. Right, I think that width's wrong then, isn't it? Should we just have a go and see what happens? Let's just, actually, if I can increase that width a bit. Work width's wrong, so increasing that's not going to change anything. Alright, fieldwork course. I'm looking in the background to see if anything changes with that width. Watching. Oh, it did. So do I have to working width recording? I think is correct in the latest course. Oh, I downloaded the latest one too, Scott. Perhaps I got it wrong. Grant must say drunk. Hello, buddy. Nice to see you. I always love seeing your Vegemite icon there. It's quite funny to see. I'm a Marmite man, but I won't hold that against you. Mighty Mike Farm. G'day, buddy. Nice to see you, and congratulations to Mighty Mike too. We've made Giants partner, which is awesome news, mate. It's a big achievement, so congratulations to you on that. Jacob Tyler, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you as well. And Ethan, hello, Ethan. How you doing, buddy? So, okay, so you're telling me that do I need to correct it? Do I need to actually put in the width? I don't even know how wide this is. It a 20 foot or a 30 foot? Go to 20. It'll take a lot of clicking. Ted, welcome along, mate. Nice to see you. Good to have you here too. Because it didn't seem to auto detect the width. Ooh, Marmite. Don't hate me, Jacob. Oh gosh. There was a pre-Argsy live stream lounge on Mighty Mike's Discord. I didn't realise I had lounges all around the Discord world. Is this a exclusive club, Scorp? I haven't been invited. I've been invited to Mighty Mike's Discord. Don't get me wrong on that one. Clicking simulator. Am I wasting my time doing this? Oh, it goes to 15 feet and then backwards. Interesting. So what happens then? I could have just clicked it. Let's just go generate for work course. Let's watch the path in the back there and see what happens. Watching. So does it automatically actually detect a purpose? It is only about 5 meters. That's it. It doesn't look right, does it? This field's way too big for that. Close Courseplay generator. That's massive because you can see that tractor's not going to do. See, there's the start. See, okay, I've made it too wide then, haven't I? Alright, I'm going to create a job. We're going to clear that one. Courseplay fieldwork, nearest waypoint. Open. We need to go back to, I think it was 3.2, wasn't it? What it was set at. We'll click back through to there and try it. We'll just set it going, see what ends up happening. The best way to tell actually will be to see if my waypoint is centered on the tractor, won't it? 3.2? I think it was 3.2. Right. Generate for work course. You need to not change the width. Okay. Here we go. So, close that, exit that. Looks pretty close to the center. And I'm probably not quite on the field edge, am I? So, do I just press? I've created the job. How do I start it now? Create job. Start job. Working the Courseplay fieldwork, working the field. Alright. Let's ride along with this little fella. Leave the word with the reason correct is the correct width. It started at second. I'll come in and tidy that up. Don't worry about that. I've got the other tractor to come and do that with. Let's see how we go. Need to not change the width. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it'll take a little bit of getting used to, Ted, if you're used to the other one, but I like how it's all integrated. So I'm sure as they work through it, it will get a lot crisper and better, I'd expect. I think it's less intuitive just because you're not familiar with it. It's like anything, like Windows 11 for example. So when I got my new gaming PC last year, Windows 11 was not was what came pre-installed on it, so I had to get used to Windows 11. Then my laptop popped up the other day with saying, do you want to update it? I was like, well, I might as well be on Windows 11 on both. That's taken a little bit of getting used to. Not too bad though. Thank you for that sub. I think it was Duck, was it? Did see it very briefly. Thank you very much for joining along there. That's great. Just Tillage. Oh, if you stop it in the middle, just Tillage, and you'll restart FYI. Okay, nice. Good to know. Alright, so he's cracking along there. I must have it start at nearest waypoint rather than furthest waypoint. But this is what I want to get using. This is Ford Ag's big Seed Hawk. Oops, this is the very latest version. He sent it through to me last night, so you can see there it is all configured for their liquid caddy, which they don't have yet. But if we come all the way through the back here, you should see all the hoses and everything. I think actually those are the air blowers. I'm sure they had said maybe they don't yet. Maybe that's still what he has to, he was saying he had to redo some of it. But have you seen their current liquid caddy with the pallet porch on it? Trademarked, of course. I thought that was very cool. Take a look on their Discord on Facebook. Basically with their big liquid caddies, they've put porches on either side or at the front where you can stack pallets, so you can carry seed or extra product around with you to try and save some time. So this is the way we should have gone to get to the farm before. I like the layout of this little yard. Actually, this is the starting farm when you first get into County Line. So nice little zone. No worries, Heavy Metal Gaming. I know you'll be back. So what is everyone most looking forward to for FS22? I know there's going to be a lot of hype and interest. Calmsden Farms is only weeks away from a release. I haven't even watched Dagwin's video on it yet actually, but that looks pretty exciting. Really looking forward to that. I'm actually looking forward to Peter716 is doing. Now this is I've got a key, but I've got something set on my keybinds which ruins the gear shifting. When I try and zoom in and I'm accelerating at the same time, there's something there with my my keybinds which aren't quite working properly. That's right. His updated Greenlands, which is a cool little map. I didn't play it in FS19, but looking forward to that one. Of course, what our friend MRG is coming out with in Ashton Corners. Actually, we need to see you do another live stream of that soon, mate, just to see how you've progressed it. But lots on the horizon. Black Sheep Modding, I've got a map coming out soon. It's interesting actually doing the map project I'm doing. Of every map I've got on there, I've managed to contact the creator. Everyone's been supportive of it so far. I've got Dyersville, North Simulations and Custom Modding are happy for me to share that as well. So was able again through the mod Discord, North Simulations is a member there, so I was able to get his get in contact with him sorted out there. Yeah, it's because I'm using the controller mic. It's I'd never picked up on it. Is it a new thing? I'd never noticed it before, even if you're in auto for the gears. But yeah, my right R2 bumper and zoom out must be the gear shift button. It's alright when you're on cruise control like now, I can zoom in and out freely, but yeah, I'd never noticed it before. Will this map be released on console? No, this is a 4X map, I believe. Too big for console. But we do need to try and get some American map creators working on some console maps. Not sure what's in the offering at the moment, or what's in planning. One I'm actually looking forward to, and I need to watch Farmer Cop's preview of it, but Chainsaw Valley by the FSG modding team, or Farm Sim Game modding team. That looks cool because it's got a good mix of forestry and some farming. It's a fictional map. When I was talking to Devar, the founder of FSG, he was saying it's sort of based loosely around Tennessee forestry and sort of that area, southwestern United States. So that might be the best place to look at it. Yeah, I wondered about unwinding the gear shift for that mic. I figured that would do it. I was yeah, playing around with it last night. Actually, I noticed it because I was driving the Super Duty, the Ford, by Jonathan Dubois, and I noticed there that it was going really slow, and I was trying to figure out why, but it's because I was starting off in like top gear. So once we get a bit of work done in here, I'm going to go get the planter and we'll come over. I don't even know what we can plant. We're in May. What can we plant in May? Probably not a heck of anything. Corn, soybeans, sorghum. Might put some sorghum in this field. But if I ask the farmer, seeing we're contracting, what it is he wants put in. Looking forward to some good 4 times and larger North American maps. I'm playing on North Dakota Ted. Yeah, keep an eye out for DJ Modding has one. Where was that based? Wisconsin? Kansas. No, there's one in Lural, Kansas, which someone was working on. Also, there's Deer Creek one is coming out soon too. Deer Creek looks quite a nice little map. Central Ohio modding. That's another one that I'll have on, or already have on the map directory. Gosh, it's a big swing on that corner. Gotta tidy that up now. Lazy E, yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Taz. So if you do see any maps out there that you do want added to the directory, or if there's any modders you know, make sure you share that link. Just drop it in there, just a chat. Say, are you part of the FS22 mods and links Discord? Tell them all the good modders are in there. They should be too. I'm impressed though that Courseplay and Autodrive have been set up as fast as they have. I thought it might have taken them a bit longer to get it all configured and figured out. I'm going to miss a little bit there, aren't I? It's alright. This, I thought this one was the same width. Perhaps I've got the width set slightly. I bet you I've got the width set slightly wrong on Courseplay. In fact, the best way to check it would be to do it with this tractor, because I thought this speed tiller was the same width as the other one. Funny thing is, I probably don't even need to do this. I bet you the Seed Hawk's probably direct drill. Anyhow. Nice Scorpion. Heavy Metal Gaming hitting the commands there at the same time. It's a good question for you. FSG and I are going to be recording our multiplayer tonight, or morning for him. What do you want to see? Something in 22. We've been toying with a couple of different ideas, throwing it around. I'll be catching up with them a little bit later just to figure out what we might do, but any suggestions would be appreciated. Nice having the proper jewels for this tractor and dinners rather than having the old clip-on ones that seem to be the European way to do it. Yeah, so you can, as you say there, FSG's done a video on it, you can transfer if you know what files you want to take out of the save game, you can actually transfer some of that information. It can be a little bit hard, but if you want to take all your money and equipment and those kind of things over, you can do that. You can even keep some of the field state information, I believe, but it can be a little bit tricky to get it 100% perfect. I like to see us do Yukon. Something with potatoes. I'll tell you what, Jan, with the way that FSG's channel is growing, that 100,000 subs ain't too far away. I'm gonna, before the year's end, we'll have him back on Flint Hills in FS19 doing potatoes. Or if not FS19, we'll find something cruel for him to do in FS22. The man is an unstoppable force in the farm sim world at the moment. It's interesting, yesterday I was browsing Facebook and I think I saw his name come up in about 5 different posts about Terra Farm and Sim Dashboard and all sorts. But he's using the tiny equipment Rusty was using today. I was interested I had a thought, sorry. We did talk about doing county line. I'm a little bit nervous about starting, like you say, starting off anything. I don't know what it's going to be like on multiplayer on a server. And starting off something on this map if it's going to be updated. But it could be an option. Could get back into some big farming like we had on Texas. I haven't talked to him. I did even wonder about No Man's Land. Going in and doing a joint semi-survival, start from scratch type gameplay. I'm not sure. $187. Good wages paid in County Line. What map am I playing on, Lucas? This is County Line. It is a recently released 4X map. This is a reboot of a FS19 map by CNG Mapping and Modding, or Modding and Mapping, can't remember which way around it is. But if you're looking for it, type !maps if you're on PC, and get a link to my map directory, and you'll be able to go and find it there on the map, and get the links to where to download it from. All of the modders' original links, nothing third party or anything there. Put them on the 5-acre field on land down under. Oh, 5,000 acre field on land down under. I just read 5k. Who are some of my favourite farm sim YouTubers? Oh, FSG of course. Can't go past him. Kadurk. We've all got a very similar playstyle. So I do enjoy watching what he's doing. Now, those are the two that I would go out of my way to make sure I watch most days. I used to watch a heap of the Camper, Chainsaw 100, Dagwin, but when I was doing time-lapse myself, I used to sort of watch what they were doing and just keep up with their techniques and things. But since I've jumped more into this sort of Let's Play talking genre, it's, I haven't watched as much of these, although they're good bedtime videos. Quite often we'll watch Camper or Chainsaw when I'm going to bed. I'll put it on the phone and end up falling asleep with my phone in my hand. But we've got some other great creators here, even in the community. So Fusion Sims has been doing some cool stuff when he has time. Farmer Taz as well. Can't forget Mighty Mike, Heavy Metal Gaming. Got some great guys. Sorry if I miss anyone that's in chat at the moment who is doing content creation, but some great people in there. So I'd really suggest going and checking some of them out. There really is Scroft. Scroft's another one who I like. He's done great things with FS22. Rusty Money. Can't forget Rusty. I love jumping into Rusty's live streams. I don't know if Rusty's still here or if he's watching or if he's gone. I don't know if anyone's seen a photo of Rusty. Rusty, I'm going to say this, mate, and don't be offended, but your voice does not match your face at all. It's the funniest thing ever. No disrespect or anything, buddy, but every time I hear you talk, I don't picture you looking like you do. Some farmers time lapse, yeah. No, it's nice to see him doing some live streams as well. Very cool. Yeah, heavy metal gaming. Yep, I think I picked him up, didn't I? Said the same thing to Russ, did you? Oh, I'm pleased. Hopefully he's not offended then, Scorp. There you go. There's another one. Cebu. That's a big claim. Roleplay series is better than Dagwin did. I have to check it out. I haven't seen that one though. I'll have to check him out. I enjoy watching DJ and Clutch as well for the laughs. They just bring so much energy to their streams and things like that. Simulation for the Nation's another one. There's just heaps. Farmer Klein, Virtual Farmer. I know he won't be watching. He's but get well soon, mate. If you do hear Virtual Farmer, drop him a message if you're in contact with him in any way. Leave a comment on one of his videos. I hear he's been in hospital for a couple of nights being checked out, so hopefully he is all a-okay and makes a bit of a recovery very soon. Yeah, I find I agree, Ted. Dagwin's roleplay is fantastic, and there's a trailblazer for a genre. He did a fantastic job. I don't even know if I'm going around the right angle to match my Courseplay course, by the way, but we'll see. I just wanted to get some extra tillage done so that when we get to coming into plant, we're not going to be catching up to the cultivators here too quickly. Fusion buddy, nice to see you, mate. Thanks for stopping out, hanging out. I'm pleased I could provide you some different entertainment while your kids' dance classes all on. We'll catch up soon, mate. Fusion's joined our admin team on the mods and edits, or mods and links Discord. Was going too quick for the 3 or 4 of us that we were there to keep up, so. Arctic Farmer, welcome buddy, nice to have you here. Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Hope 2022 is going to give you all that you wish for and be a successful year for you. You just won't drive through his jurisdiction anytime soon. Back again, Argsy. You must have heard us talking about you, Rusty. I've hardly watched anything, although I noticed, well, it's starting to pick up again now, but obviously over the holiday period, content was a little bit low. I know Kaduk's been struggling as well with some health and with the family, so I hope you, your family are all recovering as well, Kaduk. Be good to see you back to some regular content creating soon. Adios to you too, Fusion. Take care, bud. Almost 1900 members. That's awesome. Honestly, like, Legion, I don't know whether you're the same, but when we sort of first started messaging about this idea, it was less than 3 weeks ago, because it was between Christmas and New Year, I think, while I was away. Pretty sure I was at the lake. Just how fast it's grown. I appreciate that, Ted. We'll keep that in mind. Who would have thought sports team? Is that, when you say soccer, obviously football as well, for those in the UK who don't know what soccer is. Is that... Sorry, it's just me being a bit cheeky. Is that for actual sports? So you're using Discord as a sports, or is it for like a FIFA type soccer, like online? Hey, no worries, Rusty. I was just saying, and no offense or anything intended, but I saw your photo that you'd put up for Kaz's maps, and I was just saying that when I first heard you talking on one of your live streams and that, or one of your videos, your voice does not match your personality, or not your personality, sorry, it's probably not the rest, but the right way to say it, but your appearance, probably the word I'm looking for. Not what I'd pictured when I'd heard you speaking. And then Scorpsy said exactly the same thing. So he's not heading through your neck of the woods anytime soon. He's worried he'll get a speeding ticket or something worse. Incarcerated for a few hours. Alright. Soccer football. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I never really thought it. I've always just thought of Discord as a gaming, gaming community type thing. But I suppose it could just as equally be used for any time of communication. What was that? That looks almost, was that multi-terrain angle in there? Pretty good if it is. Everyone's sitting around waiting for mods, I agree. Cool. That's 70 viewers at the moment. Welcome along everyone. Great to have you here. That must be getting close to a record for me, so appreciate all your support, everyone who is here watching. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, appreciate it if you took the time to do that. I know content's been a little bit light the last couple of weeks. We've been on Christmas holidays or summer holidays here in New Zealand. It is obviously the middle of summer, and we've been spending a couple of weeks away with the family, so I had hoped to get some things put together. I did make one video, I just haven't finished editing it or anything like that. I just was enjoying the sunshine too much. In fact, much too much, because I got a little bit crispy on a couple of occasions. But welcome along, great to have you all here. Very exciting to be back into making some content. Looking forward to getting back into it properly in the next few days. Discord is now what forums used to be back in the day. Yeah, I suppose that's a good way to look at it. Hey Mel, can you set two tractors to do same work in one field? I don't believe that multi-tool is set up yet, is it? Someone in chat will be able to correct you. I don't think they've got the multi-tool function going in Courseplay yet. I didn't see it when I was setting this course up. Crispy fried Argsy, it was a little bit like that, Legion. But we were hitting some high temperatures for New Zealand. Around the 30 degrees Celsius, which I think translates to about 90s Fahrenheit. I can't remember exactly. Mark Simpson, thank you for that subscription. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't support multi-tool yet. Hence why I'm driving on this side of the field, and hopefully that guy's going to go and start the up and downs on the other side. Gosh, I thought this tractor's... I think this disc was rated for a lot less power than this tractor. This tractor's meant to have 450. I thought the disc was nearer 400. Enough of a hill. I like hearing the plane. I don't know if you guys obviously hear it. The plane in the background sounds cool. I just wish you could see one. It's a familiar sound. Where I live, we have a aerial top dresser airstrip literally about a kilometre down the road. And so we have him buzzing around all the time, flying 300 feet above us. It's very cool. I used to go out when I was a kid. We used to go out and stand on the garage roof when he was working on my parents' fields. And he'd come past us really low and dip his wing and put a puff of... He uses... He's got a little injector to inject diesel onto the exhausts, and it creates a puff of smoke. He uses that for detecting which way the wind's blowing, or if there's any drift. But when he's spraying, he's making sure he's accounted for any drift. He always used to do a little puff of smoke when he goes past. Always good fun. Well, I was just going to actually take a look at this disc. Where is it? It's under disc arrows. So it's this Mark II here, isn't it? 390 horsepower, 8 meters wide. Ah, that's why. Because I set up the Courseplay on this one, which is actually 9.5. I didn't realise that. 390 horsepower for 8 meters and 360 horsepower for 9.5. Figure that out. For these tractors, I'm gonna crash in a second. Large tractor is 458 horsepower, so it should be doing it. No issues. Why you don't drive the wrong way. Arctic, is this a new map? This is County Line, which was released 2 days ago, I think. It must be right, because it wasn't released. Yeah, about 36 hours or so ago. Anyhow, by C&G Modding and Mapping on Facebook. But again, go check out my map directory. It is on there. You go and find it. It's a fictional map, but from the guy who's done the refresh on it for 22, he suggested it was sort of obviously Midwest US, but suggested it near Cedar Rapids in Iowa. So I've pinned it just outside there for now. If anyone's got a better suggestion on a location, but yeah, you can go find the links there. Scorpion's got the barbecue pit back open. Good to see, mate. Can't believe you'd forgotten to do that already. Actually, it's the joys of summer. We've been cranking the barbecue quite a lot. Been nice. There we go. There's a couple of Discord links, or one's a Discord link and the other is the map website. So get along, get those out. You will find everything you need. Of course, the map's been shared in the Discord as well. Victor, welcome along. Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you're asking there. You can use Google Translate or something like that and put that in English. That'd be great, but nice to have you here. Thanks for watching. And there we are. Don't forget that I've got my own Discord too, of course. That makes me weep watching the Mods and Links Discord grow so quickly. Is Spectacle ending soon? It's going to be missed when it does. I'm not sure yet, Rusty. I'd like to keep it going for a little bit longer. It might be my 119 series. I might just hang on to it for a little bit. I enjoy it. It's a fun one to make. Now I've still got lots of plans I wanted to do, so I might keep it going. We'll see. It's an interesting one because it's always those who watch it. It is very well received. You know, it always gets high watch time. You know, it's viewer retention. That's the one I'm looking for. Viewer retention is always very high because lots of people enjoy it and watch it, but the actual viewer numbers are down. So I'd rather do content that you guys like to watch. So I'd rather have that sort of engagement with the community, and that's partly what I'm doing it for, and I enjoy it. So I probably will keep it going. My plan is I still want to finish Medicine Creek. I'm really keen, just personally, I'm not going to do 3 seasons like I'd set out, but because we hit the goal with the soybeans, with our yield, I really want to find out how far I am away from doing the same with the corn. So what I'm planning to do, I'm going to do one video harvesting the corn. I'm going to try and do both fields, set it all up on Courseplay. I want to do an automated video because I know everyone enjoyed that with Western Australia. So I thought let's try and do an automated video doing that corn harvest, make it a bit of a last hurrah, see how we go with hitting our yield targets, and then I might do one last video selling everything. So I might have 2 more videos left for Medicine Creek. But yeah, I'm still keen to keep Spectacle Island going in some way, shape or form. Can't end Spectacle until I get to help some sheepies. It's hard to get the workers to help doing any of the animal stuff, Ted. Not much you can do. Kill for some barbecue weather. It's currently -4. Ouch. That's the one thing I love about New Zealand is we don't, you know, we might get -3, maybe -4, and you know it's 6 o'clock in the morning, but guarantee if it's that cold in the morning, it's going to be a beautiful winter's day. Might only get to 10 or 11 degrees C, but you just know it's going to be nice. No wind, clear skies. Can't miss it. Well, I'm not using seasons on Spectacle. I kind of, it's the one thing I did cheat a little bit. Yeah, how big is this map? Is it a 4 here? Let's have a look. How have I gone setting up? Yeah, see, Courseplay's going on that line, isn't it? Alright, kind of made a bit of a boo-boo. Right, we'll correct that. Let's run up to the end of the field. I want to get the planter out. I want to try out the big Seed Hawk. Western Australian videos are actually how I came across your channel, Argsy. I love that series. Thanks, mate. Yeah, that was... Western Australia was a funny one. I never intended for it to be what it became. But yeah, people enjoyed it. It was good. I'm hoping that we'll see some more big Australian maps, and once I know, obviously, Courseplay Auto Drive have the unload combine function. It seems to be working. I've noticed some videos of people doing that already, which is cool. So that might be something. Once we get the multi-tool, might be something we start doing again. Oh, have I lost connection? I'm still here. Can you... Come on back, please. Come on. Come on. Are we back? Hopefully we're back. It's saying excellent connection. Sorry, when you said had I gone, I went and checked. Oh, that's pulling hard. What's going on there? I'm back. Am I there still? Looks like we're all good. Alright, I'm going to see if I can... Oh, I'm miles off on this angle. I'm good. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Charles, and welcome along. Nice to have you here. I always love seeing names pop up and just sharing that little tidbit of information. Appreciate that, mate. It's nice seeing I've got 52 viewers at the moment, and you know, there might be 10 or 15 who are always chatting, but it's always nice to know there's another good chunk of people who are just there enjoying the content. So to everyone there, welcome along. Nice to have you here watching and being supporters of the channel. I really do appreciate it. All those views and likes and everything help with the popularity, so do appreciate all of it. EC Audio, I love you. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate those kind words. Peyton, exclamation mark maps. M-A-P-S. There you go. Everyone's going to get you for that. Ginger Ninja's the other one, and see, appreciate that too, Ginger Ninja. Minus 20, oh gosh. They got bots got you. See, good bots. You're just there to test the bots out. Happy New Year's to you as well, Charles. Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Just wait, Scorp, until we give you the role of having to go and determine whether they're actually justifiably there or not. Alright, S is auto, that's enough, thanks bud. Hey, no need to apologise at all, Payson. Minus 35 in Alberta. Woohoo! No wonder you're inside watching YouTube. There's always one score. Always one. Ooh, drift. Look at that. Turned around on the right angle and all. Alright, I still haven't quite got the angle correct. We're a little bit off, but we'll finish off this little bit. At least it'll give us something we can start with the planting on. So of course, no family home. I'm not actually under any time constraints, so we'll just we'll keep going until we've had enough. Until you guys have said, Argsy, stop it. You've said the same thing 5 times. I'm a full-time farmer, always outside. Oh, Charles, what sort of farming do you do, mate? What drives you to work outside in minus 32 degrees? Bearded Gamer, welcome along, mate. Great to see you as always. Happy New Year to you. Hope you're hope 2022 has started off well for you. 17-hour stream it is. I'm pretty sure it's a 4x map, Payton. I can't actually. I'm not actually sure now. I'm questioning it. Questioning whether it is or not. You guys can't see, I just sit, this hand just sits here, I'm on my elbow, it's just waving around in the sky because I'm using my controller. Sort of see me leaning on it. I feel weird, and then I realise you guys can't actually see this weird hand hanging out there. Cash crop and purebred, oh, purebred Angus, nice. So they, are they barn raised? Charles? What do you feed those and raise them? I'm interested because my family farm bull beef with Holstein Friesians, which are raised to 18 months old and then sent off to the meatworks to be turned into prime New Zealand beef. But we obviously everything here is pretty much grass raised, field raised. We don't have temperature issues or anything like that. So. But yeah, some nice Angus. Angus is a popular brand here in New Zealand for the prime beef. This is a 1/8. So see, I'm putting everyone correct. So it is just a standard size map. I did not realise that. But looking at it now, it does make sense because to drive from here and around, it didn't take very long. It didn't take what felt like what would be a 4x map. There we go. It feels like a 4x, but I think yeah. I wasn't actually sure on it, Payton, so that's why I hadn't actually put a reference next to it. But now that I've played on it, I do feel like it's more just a 1x map, as Heavy Metal Gaming said. Bearsden Gaming is stuck in quarantine. So have you made it back to... Where are you stuck in quarantine? I'm not going to speculate here. But big fields though, I mean this is one of the big ones. 26 and 30 are definitely nice sizable fields, but they're all, yeah, all good sizes. What field of view do I use for in-cab? I think I've got it set at about 70 at the moment, from memory. It's not one I can change in game, is it? It's one you got to do beforehand. Oh, at home. Oh. Happy New Year's. Because you're in Aussie, aren't you, mate? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember some things here. Oh, can't turn all the way away. Is that something new they've entered? Or have I got realistic cab view on? Ah, got realistic cab view on. I was just wondering why I couldn't spin around 180. I got to there and can't go any further. That is realistic cab view. I think it's 70. Pretty sure it's 70. Kartik. You got the t-shirt, not the mug bedded. Oh, that sucks. And they stopped replying. I'll have a look, buddy. I'll have a look into it. I don't know what I can do to help, but we'll see. Currently bored on Elm Creek, have over 200 hours into a war out looking for something new to try out. Looks like this map is a good contender. Yeah, could be. Just be mindful, while it's not a beta release, it is really. You know, it still has the FS19 trees and things like that on it. Doesn't use some of the newer detail. I think there's still some texture warnings and things like that on it. So the creator, the guys done the refresh on it, is still doing some work on it. So just like anything, I guess, with new maps that are out, tread carefully with putting too much time into it and then being forced into a new save or something. There's another one coming out soon called Deer Creek, which will be a good candidate too, which is only a 1x. It's an Ohio map. Southern Ohio, really. You're in Tennessee. Yeah, okay. I was talking to someone the other day who was Argsy. I couldn't remember what it was. That makes sense. Whole family's headed in at different stages of my quarantines. Tomorrow among these things, on Sunday the wife will already over hers. There we go. Ted, mate, nice to have you here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate that. And well, that just flicked a lot harder than I expected. We'll catch up with you again soon, mate. That's a little controller bug, isn't it, where it flips to 180. I've had it happen a few times. How's our driving? There we go. Not doing too bad. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Ted, and we'll catch up with you again soon. Right. Thanks, Heavy Metal Gamer. Go and spend some time with a girlfriend. Good on you. Go and enjoy that, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And you'll leave them both open. You're a champion. Thanks, mate. That's why you love Bull's Gap. Ah, there we go. We'll have a look. How much? It's mainly forestry, I think. But Some Game, which is a Discord server, they've built a map called... Oh gosh, I can't think of the name now. It's on the map directory. It's largely a forestry map though, but they indicated to me it's largely based, you know, it's not based on anywhere in particular, but it kind of has a Tennessee feel to it with the forestry. Go check that out maybe when it is released. Cattle just outside with no overhead cover, just one breaks for shoulder. Calving time, we have a barn to calf in 900 head of cattle, 5,500 acres of crop and 300 hay. Nice. All inside, all out, yeah, outside. And they cope with the temperatures okay, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't have them. Use the windbreak. Yeah, interesting. John, welcome along, buddy. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing well. The seasons work on the map? I believe so. It's got just the base planting season, nothing special, but it did. I did go through. There you go. December's got snow and everything, so it looks like it should be all integrated with the base game seasons. They've built in leather coats. Shanty Boys, have they released their map, Legion? I knew FDR had his forestry map out, and Gamer Design, obviously. The one I liked, the reason I liked FSG's, it's Chainsaw Valley, isn't it? The reason I liked the sound of that one, because it had a mix of farming and forestry. I think they had 20 or something fields. Go, Farmer Cop's done a video on it. A preview video, early access preview video on it. Worth going and checking out. Straw packs of bedding every 3 to 7 days. Yeah, cool. And so, do you obviously raise them for beef? What age do they get to? What age do you send them off to the abattoir? And do they go, like... So actually, I've found it really interesting. I've been listening to a lot of Millennium Farmers Off the Husk podcast. It's always really interesting to hear the different ways people do things. You know, then they talk to some of the different cattle breeders who do, you know, and they're only small farmers, but you know, do their own processing and packaging and everything of the meat and sell it direct farm to paddock to plate, if you want a better description. But yeah, always interesting to hear those different different styles of farming or methods, or I don't know, what do you want to call them, techniques. We're around now actually, so they would have done, yeah, about 18 months. Oh no, I lost my internet again. No, we're just not getting any data. Oh, we're back. We're back. Looks like we lost you there for a little bit. Thank you, Scorp. That's going to be my one of my first things to try and sort out is get this network mesh set up properly and see if I can improve my internet. Would I say I'm in one of the biggest fields? We'd be pretty close, I think. Well, let's have a look. Price is always a good guide. 954, 1.1 million. One was 864. So I'd say we're in the third biggest. This one, field 30 is probably the biggest. Then 26 and then 17. Oops. Let's hope the Seed Hawk's a direct drill. I think I need to do a full reboot of all my internet too. I should have done that last night when I got home. I did think about it, but if in doubt, turn it on and off again. Off and on again. Do it the right way around. Were you saying, sorry Legion, I'm jumping back to what you said, the Shanty Boys maps in the Discord, is it? I need to get in touch with them. It's Mr. T-Bone, isn't it? Breeding pair sell bulls at 2 years old. Oh, okay, gotcha. You sell them for breeding. Interesting. So because they're purebred, that makes sense. I'm going to type something on my phone. And now my phone's going to start beeping at things. Angus is melt in the mouth, good cow. Have you had some Wagyu, Scorp? Actually, we went to an Italian restaurant when we were away on the other night. My mother-in-law looked after the kids. The wife and I got a night out, went out for dinner. Went to an Italian restaurant. We had this beef gazpacho. I don't want to say that's how it's pronounced, but it was seared. I think it might have been, it was eye fillet anyhow, seared eye fillet, and then it's cut millimeter thin, and it's only, you know, it's pretty much raw. It's tasty, so good. Greg, nice to have the Argsy back at the stream. How was the break? It was good, mate. It was nice and refreshing actually. I took everything away with me. I had my mic, I had all my laptop and everything like that, ready to do some content, and just found myself relaxing in the evenings, and it was nice just to switch off a little bit. I didn't disconnect completely. I still had obviously the Mods and Links Discord I've tried to be involved in as much as I can while the guys have set it up, and jumping into FSG's streams just to be a nuisance those kind of things. So it wasn't a complete disconnect, but it was just nice not to have a bit of a refresh, have a rethink of things. So yeah, it's good to be back though. Looking forward to getting back into making some proper content and bring some new ideas to the table. Johnny never really dealt with beef cattle. It's far different than being a dairy farm. I agree. I couldn't be a dairy farmer. The hours just wouldn't agree with me. Just having, you know, you can't avoid having to get up every morning and milk the cows and all of that sort of carry on. Fair play to everyone who does though. Always wanted to try Wagyu, yeah. Make sure you put on the blinders when you head over to FS22's farm. Dirty equipment everywhere. To be fair, the man has been doing a lot of digging lately, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was a little bit dirty. I'll let him off with a warning this time. Ryan, welcome along, buddy. Good to see you as well. How's the holiday going? The holiday is all but over. Back to the office tomorrow. Back to the 9 to 5 grind. And then back to making more content for you guys. Looking forward to that, must admit. 3 in the morning every morning. Yeah. I know you guys have rostered hours off and things like that, but it's just like, you know, at least with beef cattle you can leave them for a few days on their own, and so long as you've got someone who can keep an eye on them, they're not going to miss not being attended to. Right, how's that other tractor going? You reckon we've got enough yet we can come on with the seeder? Still want to try and square this edge off a little bit. Actually, that's what I was going to do. We're going to try I wonder if I'd set up the same course and then just set it from nearest waypoint. I could have started halfway across the field. Right, can I see what happens if I go at about that angle? I hire a worker. No field found. That's no fun. There we go. Oh, I might have. Alright, so if I hired a worker, let's see what happens here. It's only going to go 3 miles per hour. Who's this guy? Let's have a look. Who is this worker? Yeah. Is he going to bring my tractor back? If I leave him alone. I love looking at the AI workers. Oh, he needs a screenshot. He's the best screenshot of him. It's going to be around this side, isn't it? I need to get the shoes and the... I love it. 3/4 length shorts, the singlet, bandana and the glasses. Odds on this guy bringing my tractor back. Alright, we'll see how he goes turning around, but I reckon we might have nailed that for having an AI worker do the rest of this field at the same time and get more done. Greg, I speak to Island in the Mill, really love that series and that map is so good. We were talking about that a little bit earlier, Greg. It might be the 1.19 series I keep going for a bit longer. Certainly been noticeable that FS22 content is more popular, but I still really enjoy it, so we might try and keep that one going for a wee while longer. There's lots more I want to achieve, and you know, one thing we've always said in that is to be able to do this all the time, you've got to do stuff you enjoy. So, if I'm enjoying making that content, I should carry on doing it. So we might just do that. It gets good viewer retention. Like, you guys really, those who watch it really enjoy it and stay around and watch the whole thing. But just the actual numbers of views aren't comparable to some of the other stuff. But I'm all about the retention. I'm making stuff that you guys want to watch. I don't want to make stuff that people watch the first minute of and go, no, I don't enjoy it. but get 10,000 views on it. I'd rather have 1,000 views on a video and have everyone watch, you know, even if it's 50% of it. Remember when I started out 6 mucking out the milking lanes? It's a crappy job. I can imagine, mate. If the worker had bigger arms. Oh, I wouldn't argue with him. If he had bigger arms, I wouldn't argue with him if he was going to drive away my tractor. Right, let's see how he turns around here. Which way is he going to go? Oh, he's figured out he hadn't quite finished. Pleasant View Farms, how you doing, mate? Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Melanie, is this map public? It is public. CNG modding and mapping. But if you type !maps, you'll get a link to my mapping directory, Farming Simulator 22, and there you will find the map and all the links to download it from. So go and check that out if you want to find the links for it. Alright, there we go, sorted. We've got that little bit up in this corner. How much is it? Maybe I should tidy that up before we go. What is our current time? 8:34. We've spent an hour doing this. Well, not really. We've spent an hour chatting and this has just been happening at the same time. What's happening over in the other tractor? There he is. He's powering along. He's made a decent dent. That drill though, we're going to catch up to that pretty quick. Oh, you mean he almost looked like Lee Garnswell. What's this guy look like? Let's have a look. It must be cold. I mean, May. Is it cold in May? He looks, you know, beanie on. Oh, whoa. Traction issues. I wonder it's taking them so long. Need a bigger implement. I do. It's going to take a while, Pleasant. I need a bigger tractor though to pull it. This 8R is only really rated for these two things. Right. I don't need a bigger tractor here though. Look at this. Versatile 620. The big Seed Hawk. 84 feet of planting goodness. And what's on the back of here? 18,000 litres of seed and 16,000 litres of fertilizer. So we're not going to run out with that anytime soon. However, if we did, we've got the seed tender or the tender trailer, just in case. Have I filled it up yet? I don't think I've put anything in it. We won't need it. We'll have more than enough. Right, let's jump in here. A bit of a drive. Is it a main menu? See, you're talking about the field of view. Yeah, it is. It's not an in-game one, eh? It's a main menu. Can't change it in here. Alright, let's get this hauled out of here. What's that problem? Couldn't zoom in. Change the seat. Look, I changed gears. It's so annoying. Cold in the tractor cab. We'll turn the air conditioning off then, Scorp. Turn up the heat. Man, the US is warm, hot in Texas. And that's what I was thinking. The what? Last month of summer, isn't it? Spring. Oh, this big beast. I love it. It's got the rear hitch on there, so I could have done it as a tow behind or a tow between. But it's set up for the liquid fertilizer caddy. So the Seed Hawk, the seed tender can actually be configured to be all seed, which obviously if you're going to be running with the liquid caddy would be perfect. Look at the flex on those tires when it's full. Here's the big question: have I done a wide enough headland for this? I'm not sure if we're going to have. So they're working on BC Buchler, I want to say. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, and apologies if I haven't. He is working on a 60-foot version of this. So this is the 84-foot version, but he's doing the 60-foot version in conjunction with Ford Ag. Those sounds. How good does that sound? That's awesome. Oh look, 3 headland passes was perfect. So, what are we going to be planting in here? I said sorghum, wasn't I? Oops. Just went past it. Here we go. Alright. Oh. So good. So good. Round, in, down. Oh, crikey. I thought this big puppy would be more than powerful enough for this. Woohoo, we're struggling. We're struggling, team. How do you activate the realistic in-cab view? It's activated by default. So when you're in cab, for me it is left shift, and you just lean forward, and that leans you forward. Like that. You turn around, we'll do the same over the back so you can get a bit more of a view over the back wheels. But yeah, it's just left shift. I don't think you need, so long as you've got the mod installed, you don't have to do anything else to activate it. Sometimes it takes a while to shift up. Yeah, it looks like we've found our speed now. Pleasant. That's a pretty looking setup, isn't it? Pleasant view. Yeah, you thought I needed a bigger implement for the tillage. You're probably right there, but certainly don't need anything bigger for the seating. In fact, so what we're going to do, I have got GPS installed on this, so we'll get around this corner and we'll lock some GPS on, I think. I love these big... Oh, so it's not direct drill. Confirmed. Okay, good thing we did the tillage first then. Right, let's see if I can remember all my GPS commands. Where do we want to set up? Might have that. Snap terrain angle off. I didn't want to do that. While we're here, we'll put our width on there. Reset any offset. Alright, we're going to have to redo that because it just snapped to the terrain angle, which I don't want it to do. Intense concentration required. Are we back, Scorp? Damn internet. Worse when I can't even blame the kids. Here we go. Hands free. Got it sorted. I haven't played with the new Versatile. This is the in-game one. I haven't played with this yet. There's a nice little mirror up there, actually. Very cool. And he's back. We're good. Oh. My things are all over the place with the internet. It's something I need to work on. We'll fix it. We'll get it better. Have I got the right spot though? Actually, I did it right there. I wouldn't want to be hitting that tree with the cedar, would I? Dang, Elon. I'm not actually on Elon at the moment. I was going to change over to that, but I decided against it. I'm still using my original internet. I haven't had enough good experiences with Starlink to trust it for a live stream yet. I agree, Legion. People still forget that this game is only, what? It's not even 2 months old yet, is it? 22nd of November. We're not at the 22nd of January yet. Oh, now we're dropping frames and losing everything. We gone again? Why is that gone red? An internet thing? Oh, it's changing. See, it's changing. Oh, that is. I'm lying to you, Scorp. I have jumped onto Elon. My computer's changed from my other internet. It's automatically detected a drop and changed over to Starlink. So we are streaming on that. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We will find out in a very little bit. Peyton, I do believe it does have this. I'm not actually going to say. I don't know, to be sure. Yeah, I don't know what would happen if it snowed. Haven't actually looked at that. Can't see where we're driving that tree. We're just going to leave that corner out. I'm sure the farmer won't complain. Alright, let's get heading along the headland here. Let me know what the connection's like. I'm getting yellow areas on YouTube at the moment. If it stays like this, I might have to just quickly try and transfer my connection back. OBS is showing up okay. So I'm sorry if you're having any little issues. There we go, we've gone green again. Joys of living rurally where they won't fund installing fibre networks because there's not enough people to support it. Even though there's a fibre in the street outside, because they set up a mesh of fibre networks using schools as their hubs, and even though it goes straight past your front door, they won't let you connect to it. Alright, legend, buddy, nice to see you, thanks for hanging out. We'll chat no doubt during the week, and looking forward to seeing how the mod links and files Discord keeps growing. You can change the look of the map, and if it changes to full colour, it will tell you if it actually in the settings. Ah, is that right? Which settings that's, Peyton? Is that in here somewhere? Field info. Seasonal growth, fixed visual month off, snow on. When it's saying it does, only got 1 day per. Tell me something I don't know else is bad that way, yeah. Sucks, eh? Still trying to figure out the best way to try and do this. We're not doing too bad though, not doing too bad. Fixed visual month. I thought, does that change the map, does it, Peyton? TVD Bunt, thank you very much for that €19.99 super chat. That is huge, thank you very much, I appreciate that. Fixed visual month, let's go to, so if I go to like winter, it will change the map, is that what you're saying? I don't know what it's going to change though. Oh, sorry. It won't be the trees. Yeah, I know what you mean now. The trees. It won't show the trees. I mean, it's made it darker, hasn't it? It won't show the trees because the trees are not. The trees are not. Oh, it's made it very dark. The trees are still the FS22 trees. FS19 trees. They haven't been updated. It's the one thing I do know. Gosh, we've chewed through 10% of the seed already. That surprised me. Again, TVD Bunt, thank you very much for that super chat. It's huge, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you for that support. You'll GG on the pronunciation. I'm lurking and playing FS2 while I'm enjoying listening. Oh, thank you, mate. Like I say, it's most generous of you. We've gone red again on OBS. Let's see what happens. Oh, field next to us has had lime spread on it while we're watching. I didn't see the worker in there, but they've put lime on that field. Yeah, see, so if you look at these trees, I'm pretty sure these are still FS19 models. No worries, mate. Anyhow, easy enough to look at. Karting, I wonder how many others are doing that on OM. It seems to be a popular thing to do. Play the game while you're watching someone else play it. I know, I quite often, like when I was playing around last night, setting all this up and doing other things, I had a Twitch stream going at the same time. It wasn't Farm Sim. But it was just nice to have something going in the background. You can't play, you're too busy typing. Well, not the speed your equipment goes at either, Scorp. You'd be at the end of the field turning around before you knew it. You can't watch a stream without wanting to play. Fair enough. Best beef I've ever had was a potato-fed limousine from Prince Edward. Potato-fed limousine. Sounds interesting. I thought potato-fed would be, would make them... I don't know what it would make them, but... Does that mean you didn't have to have fries with your steak? No? Oh, we're gonna chunk up this hill. How cool is this Seed Hawk though? Listen to that. Listen to those sounds. Glorious. Can't just speed things up playing on a 16x map. Perhaps we need to create a little folder for you in the mod links and directories for Scorpion's power edit. Is the Seed Hawk available? Not yet, Peyton. It will be. It's private at the moment. It's still being worked on. It's a... who are our friends? Ford Agriculture have done this. So they're working on it. They're going to have it available with their liquid fertilizer caddy, or in time, anhydrous caddy. And they're working with BC Bueller, who has recently done some edits and created another versatile New Holland articulated tractor. He is working on a 60-foot version, so this is 84, so I think the 60-foot is probably the outer wings taken off it. But go check out Ford Ag on Facebook, or jump in if you have a look. If you've joined the mods and links Discord, go keep an eye on the mod photos. I'm gonna say what I'm trying to say. You go look at the mod links and photos page, because they're in there. Rusty's back with more donuts. Thanks, buddy. You're gonna make me fat before the end of this. Oh no. That's a problem. Our worker's obviously lowering his implement early and going to be ripping our headlands up. So we'll be coming back to do that. Oh, there we are. There's Ford Egg, as if he was listening. This is working great, mate. Loving it. The sounds, awesome. Working a treat. The Versatile's struggling a little bit, but once it gets up to speed, it's fine. But otherwise, yeah, really enjoying it. Doing a great job. And this is hot off the press, literally. Ford Egg sent me this file 8 hours ago. That's the most recent version of it too. We'll crank up through the gears. John's saying the airplane sound was cool at first, now it's really annoying. I'm on my Bose earbuds that are for noise cancelling, so I'm getting the full effect. Well, I'll drive around this way a little bit so you're not getting the full effect of the air cart for a wee while as well, while we're on auto drive, while we're on GPS, and I can drive in a straight line without having to worry about too much. Don't know why I didn't put GPS. I had GPS in the other tractor. I don't know why I didn't think to use it. Isn't that nice seeing another tractor driving past in the background? Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I think he did help with the Versatile. So he's done, if you have a look on his Facebook page, he's already done a Versatile for, it's an older style one though, not this style. Anyone knows a way that I don't have to pause the game and can type on here, I'm all ears. Do you have it in windowed mode, Kartik? If you have it on windowed mode, you can bring something else up above it and it won't hide. But if you're on full screen, anytime you click out of the game, it'll hide it. Sucks. Black Book, thanks for hanging out, mate. Nice to have you here as always. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a good week. Look forward to catching up with you again soon. I'll just kick off a worker. That's a good idea. Use a worker. I just tab out. I normally press the Windows button and then can use the tab across the bottom screen or wherever you want to go to bring something else up. I'm not sure if it's, I think he's talking about the background airplane Ford. They might, I don't know. They are, when you drive, if you're driving like this all the time, I think they could get a little bit annoying. I suppose they wouldn't be so bad if I had the cart as a pull between rather than pull behind. But yeah, no, not too bad. It's only when you're right in here, you know, like that next to them. But generally speaking, they're not too bad. Oh, you stream on tablet. There you go. That's another good way to do it. Rusty dieting so we don't have to. Rusty's first merchandise. T-shirt that says dieting so we don't have to. I agree though, John, the earcut. The sounds are fantastic. Even the, I don't know if you saw when I was unfolding it Ford Egg, but just the sounds you've got on the animations for the cedar unfolding. Fantastic, mate. Well done. Christian, welcome along, buddy. Great to have you here as well. You know what we say, that thing is huge and I'm struggling to pull it, Olaf. Oh, this Versatile's just managing to get it moving. Probably needed a bigger headland pass as well, but we'll make do with that. We can turn around on there. I like all the wheel tracks too, they're very cool. And I went, you'll notice I went with the Lizard LSWs on the back as well. Forward. They're very cool. Are we going to see a tracked version with some of your tracks that you did for 19? Yeah, the airplane you can't see, the annoying one, isn't it? Plant Big will go home. Chinook, welcome along, buddy. Good morning to you as well. Nice to have you here. Hope you're having a cracking weekend. Is the cedar out, Christian? Not yet. Keep an eye on Ford Ag's Facebook page for that, or if you're not already into our FS22 mods and links Discord, jump in there, because no doubt Ford Ag are in there already, and they will be posting a link into the Discord when it's released, so keep an eye out there. Weight loss challenge with fellow officers and businesses starting Monday. Argsy. Well, I like your tactic then, Rusty. If you've been smart and eaten lots of donuts over the holiday break, then you're kind of got a head start, don't you? It's like those people who waterload before a weigh-in. So that when they weigh in later, they've lost lots of weight. Uncle Daff, hello, welcome along. Nice to have you here as well. Just like to say, I've said it a few times, but I've got 70 viewers here at the moment, and I'm just blown away by that. It's my biggest numbers I've had in a long time. So to all of you watching, thank you all very much for your support. I really do appreciate it. It's been a bit of a break for me, having a couple of weeks off, and we're back into it. It's nice to be back, and nice to have the support we've got today, so thank you all very much. Almost 2 hours down, only 15 more to go. You're adamant it's going to be a 17-hour stream, aren't you, Bear? The reason I came back a day early, I'm back at work tomorrow, but I came back yesterday, was partly so I could do this, but I've got lawns to mow. 2 weeks of being away on holiday, the lawns have got pretty long. There's no food in the house. It was McDonald's on the way home last night, and I haven't had breakfast yet, and I don't know what it might be. It might be a can of tinned fruit at this rate. So we're off to the supermarket. We're going to have to go and stock up there. I'm a bachelor for a week though, so it has to be responsible and actually have a decent meal. Otherwise I'd just get home from work, jump on here and spend hours playing along. It will be cool when it's released, Christian. It'll be very cool. No soda pop for a week so far either. Well done, Rusty. That's some good dedication. Oh, thank you, Peyton. Appreciate that, mate. Once you come up with a fake commercial, Rusty got my first idea. Look at this. We're gonna have to say this guy isn't. Yeah, not directorial. There we go. Not doing a very good job on the turns, is he? It's interesting, actually. I wonder, is there? It must be an alignment issue because he's dropping and turning. And not getting the... Oh, I'm going to have to put that down. That sounds like code for daily streams this week. Oh, beer. I'd love to, but honestly, I wasn't going back to work. That's just a time thing, because what is it? It's 8:30 in the morning for me now. 8:30 must be closer to 9 o'clock. It is 9 AM. 9 AM my time. As much as I'd love to, I can't see it working, unfortunately. Looks like potential for a huge beef operation. Yeah, you could do. There's lots of potential for this map. Imagine running a field this size and filling it with corn and doing a silage harvest off it. You'd get a decent yield off that. Impressive. Fake commercial feeling doughy around the middle, then try the Rusty Money's weight loss program. Just pop a donut and see the results. With the hole in the middle, eat 50 less calories. Rusty Money Gaming, eating the donuts so you don't have to. Oh, congrats, Christian. That's an awesome effort. £30 over a few months. Well done, mate. Very proud of that. have eggs with your beer. Well, this is nice, just sitting here with the GPS gun and just cruising along. We're going to catch up to this tillage equipment pretty quick, aren't we? Have one more pass, and we might have to go over to the other side of the field. I might have to hijack the other worker and finish off that little wedge I didn't get done properly. So here we go. Excuse me. I'm loading up beats on No Man's Land with the wheel loader. If you need me tomorrow, you'll know where I'll be. Argsy's timber outdoor structure cleaner. Is that what you're talking about, Scorp? You did mention the beets earlier, Scorp. Yeah, yeah. I heard you'd got a bit carried away on the beet harvest there, Rusty. Hope you've got a decent sized bucket on that wheel loader. Oh, we're struggling out the last little bit of this hill. Is there a hill? Yeah, there's a bit of a hill. You know the one mod, has anyone seen it? No, I know, it's an interesting one because Giants did it, but the camera collision one. It's not a mod hub, is it? I haven't missed it. You know, when you go like... Oh, maybe I have got it. Oh no, because this is all the same vehicle. Has anyone seen that one out? I haven't noticed it, unless someone else has done it as a third party one. So what are we? We're just about a quarter of our seed up, so we would get this whole field planted in one without having to refill. Just brought an 8,000 litre bucket, better than 3,000, I imagine. Not released yet. That's surprising because that was one of the early mods they released in 19, wasn't it? Action camera, yeah. Don't know what's taking them so long. It's a bit of a shame. Alright, we're going to get one more pass today. Fake commercial. Oh, I see what you're trying to do there, Scorp. I'm not going to say it. Have you got that lag or what a buffering symbol? Have you got that cut and paste ready to put into the chat? Have you, Scorp? I don't know, am I back? Am I gone? It was such a simple mod, Kartik, I agree. Could be in the middle, yeah. It was a Giants one though, I would have thought they would have had it and pushed it out. You'd be screaming. Yeah, everything's wireless where I am, Peyton. I don't have fibre, I don't even have copper. I think I'm using Starlink at the moment. A quick squiz there, yep. We're on the Starlink at the moment. I did have it set up on one of my another wireless internet earlier, but they must have been having real issues because the computers changed it over. I thought it was Christian, but I don't think it is. I think looking at it, I mean, this is a big field, but when I was driving, we drove out of the yard and around and up here. It didn't actually take that long. I think if it was a 4X, yeah, if it was a 4X, it would have felt like it took a lot longer than it did. So, right, let's... Oh, we probably would have actually, if we waited for a minute, to get another pass done on that side of the field, but we'll turn that off, head over this other side. It's that catch-22, isn't it? Release it in time for the holiday season. Alright, see where I can find a GPS course here. Do you know what? I've had some dashboard sitting next to me the whole time. I haven't even used it. That's not going to be a very good angle. Oh, how to not back up with a rather big implement. Alright, let's get that line. Where is the line? I should have it show lines on. In fact, if I had some dashboard running, I could have turned them on and off then very briefly. But now I know where I'm needing to head. Let's go. See if I can get this turned around a little bit better. Alright, I'm right about there. And we're off again. We'll see how much we can do before we have to go and redo this wedge. In fact, oh, I'm not even going to hit. I'm going to run out of space before we get to the end here, am I? Be close. Yeah, it is the issue releasing in November car tech. I mean, the issue though, you want to try and hit that holiday season for Christmas sales and those kind of things. So, catch-22 really, isn't it? Used to have internet connection like that and move, so I have 1 gig of download speed. That'd be awesome. I mean, in town, literally a 10-minute drive from me, my office, I have 1 gig. Most of the time it's fine. Like I've got Starlink, which is obviously satellite and based, and is, you know, seems pretty good most of the time. I've also got a high-speed wireless, which is a line of sight direct connection to an antenna on the hills. And so the beam shoots to that and then it connects into the local fibre network. Which again, 90% of the time is good. But I think as the popularity has increased for those, it's become slower actually. Because you're getting more people chewing up the bandwidth. We're not quite going to get a full width in here, are we? We're going to have to stop. That's alright. Messiest field planting work ever. That's right, it's actually going to work out quite good because we'll be able to stop this at the end and we'll go over and take that cultivator over to finish that little wedge on the other side. There we go, it's about as far as we can go with that. Where did I download the map, Trevin? CNG modding and mapping on Facebook. And I can give you 2 ways to go and find it. One is !mods and join our Discord server for FS22 mods and links, or if you are wanting to go through a website, type in maps and you'll get my FS22 map directory, which you can then go and find the map on and download it that way. So got your bases covered. There you go, Scorp's done both of them for you. Even I'm dropped the cultivator too early and we ripped up some of my planting already. It's actually interesting though looking at that. I just pointed at it like it was over my shoulder. With the AI worker, how they're turning and raising and lowering the implement was different to Courseplay. That obviously raised and lowered a lot later, which led to more led to them ripping up the headlands a little bit more. You go, Scorp typing so you don't have to, indeed. Making chat's life easier since ages ago. I think it's just your way of trying to dominate the top chatter in Nightbot. I saw the chat in Discord with Heavy Metal Gaming. Alright, so I think we're not going to get this field finished. I'm actually starting to get a little bit of a headache. Too much time away from computer screen and then getting back onto it. So what I might do is finish cultivating this little piece here, keep the worker going on the other bit, and we'll carry on with seeding this bit and get this side finished, and then we might wrap things up there, I think. But it's been fun. I've enjoyed the stream. It's been good times. Lots of great chat. And nice to catch up with you all here about your holidays, or what you've been up to. Like I said, looking forward to getting back into some more regular content in the coming weeks. I'll have to have a look afterwards, Scorp, and see where you sit in my stream as well. Of course, the benefit well, not benefit, but you tend to hang around for a whole stream, whereas others are coming and going and intermittently chatting, so I'd appreciate you being here, buddy. I really do. Moderator extraordinaire. Good to be back, Rusty. Good to be back. I'm actually really looking forward to spending a few hours playing around with the Terra Farm. I have not used that yet. Haven't even downloaded it. Wifey's killing Christmas while I'm watching the stream. I'm assuming you mean she's taking the Christmas tree and decorations and those kind of things down. Am I right? Our tree came down on Boxing Day. Mainly because we were going away for a couple of weeks and my wife didn't want to leave it up and have it to do when we got home. Which makes up for the fact that it got put up in about the last week of November and we had a Christmas tree for what felt like half a year. John, I don't know if you're still here, mate, but I can see how that plane would start getting annoying, especially if you're in noise cancelling headphones and all you hear is the plane buzzing around. It'd be like an annoying mosquito or something stuck in your head. Absolutely, Rusty, certainly is. Taking down all the decorations in the room. There you go. Not far wrong. little redundant. It is. I mean, it's a novelty for the first little bit, but it's just always there, which is a little bit in your face. Just a little piece. Ah, you're still there. Why is it called Boxing Day? I don't know. There is a reason. I have heard why it's called Boxing Day. I can't remember what it is though. Or was that a rhetorical question? You're going to tell me why it's Boxing Day? It would be good if they could. I think he's got a, have a look, I'm pretty sure he's got a page, on his Facebook page he had a bug reporting link. What's our worker look like this time? Oh, he looks a lot like the worker in the other tractor now. I wonder if they've swapped. Who knows? You asked FSG the same question. There is a reason, I have heard. Nah, it's something to do with the packing out the boxes at Christmas, or I can't remember. There is a reason for it, Kartik, but I guess I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Tall guy, did I try Courseplay yet on FS22? I have indeed. I've got 2 tractors going. This one here is on a hired worker. This one over here is running Courseplay at the moment. So we've got them both. Got them set up twice. Alright. Boxing out presents after Christmas for the poor. There we go. Tim, welcome along, buddy. Nice to see you. Happy New Year's to you, my friend. Never too late, Tim. Even if you jump in for the last minute or two, it's good to see you as always. Alright, this tractor's turning at the moment. We're going to be here for a wee while longer. I'll find a GPS course in a second. Hopefully start turning left and go back in a straight line. We have to tidy some things up. I'm doing well, mate. It's nice to be back. We've had a great stream, actually. Had a great number of people watching, which I've really appreciated. And some good banter, good chat, and a bit of fun trying out County Line, trying out Ford Ag's Seedhawk. And just chewing the fat, really. Love to see a how-to on Courseplay from me. Okay, yeah, we'll take a look at some stage. Did I see the John Deere press release for the fully autonomous 8R? No, I did not. Had not seen that at all. John, I'll have to take a look. Been absolutely swamped and missing your farm sim community. We've all got those times. Tim, I missed it a little bit being away on holiday for a couple of weeks, but it was a nice break. Good to get away and relax, recharge. Obviously back to work, back into the office tomorrow, which is going to be a bit of a battle, but got to pay for all of this somehow. YouTube ain't going to do it on its own. Courseplay's much better than it was when it was first released. Yeah, I've sort of missed that first little introduction to it. I think it might have come out a few days before Christmas, but I didn't really have a chance to use it. And yeah, first time back into this really since Christmas. You can buy a fully autonomous 8R for the year 2021. Interesting. Good bum. Was a good break. I realise how lucky you are to be able to do some things like that at the moment. Yeah, I'm up on, this is version 16, Greg. I downloaded it last night to make sure I was on the latest one. We're very fortunate, Tim, to have family and friends who live in some nice holiday spots. Which makes holidays and things like that with the family a whole lot more affordable. I'd hate to imagine what some people have to spend when they go away for 2 weeks and that on accommodation. But my parents have a lake house and my wife's family live in a city north of us, which gives us free accommodation. It's got quite a beachy vibe to it. Resort sort of style area, which is nice. Interesting with the course, when it's on cruise control, it was changing through the gears better. I'm sure I've got it set on automatic. I only played about 12 hours. Yeah, I don't know how many hours I'm into, but not many either, mate. Not many either. Still on version 12, Christian, I'd suggest you get the latest one. Give it a try. I honestly feel like I'm going to get attacked by that plane at some stage. You always have a place to go to stay when you go to Mexico, not a resort though. I must say where we're staying is not resorts, but the beaches and that we can go to are quite nice. Fantastic snowmobiling. Mobiling. Chow doesn't care. The new Courseplay will allow you to create fields by just playing the boundary. Yeah, I've got to get my head around it properly. I'm still figuring things out. That's our great Air Force of New Zealand. That's about what the Air Force of New Zealand sounds like, ain't it? You know. I live on a straight line pretty much between Ohaki Air Force Base and Linton Army Base. We quite often get the helicopters flying back and forth when they're doing training with the troops. +300 hours on FS22 now. This would improve with more enjoyment, better graphics and processor speed now. Cool, mate. FSG Washington, yeah. It's a funny story. He would actually, I don't know if he's landed yet, but he was in a plane this evening. He messaged me just before my live stream started to say he was heading back from London back home, and hopefully we'll catch up a little bit later to sort out what we're going to do for our video this weekend. Back into doing some content with him, which will be exciting. Looking forward to that. Yeah, our Air Force isn't quite like what you'd have in America, though, Tim. When I was growing up, we had jets and that flying around the A4 Skyhawks and Air Mackie trainers, and that was fun when you used to see them doing passes and flying past at great rates and knots and that. But our strike wing, even if it was small, was being disbanded many years ago, and now we've kind of I don't know what you'd call us, logistics Air Force. No, you get the Orions and Hercs. You're not going to have the Orions for much longer, you're not. In fact, I think if they handed over, if they started the transition down to Ohaki, he needed. Is it only to a 3-hour drive? Only the best for FSG beer. Only the best. He's probably off to see the Queen to go to his knighthood. Oh, you didn't realise you could plough the border with Courseplay? Yeah. Yeah, you could plough the border and scan the edge of the field, and then it would do the rest. It was very good. I saw that the other day, John. I noticed you were a retired Air Force. You comment about some jets or something like that. It was very cool. I was meaning to talk to you about that. What did you do on the pilot or maintenance side? Got the F-35s now, I used to work on the F-18s. On the Thunderbirds, cool man. We had a... trying to remember now what it was for. There's an air show here, and so we live quite close to the largest Air Force base in New Zealand, and there's an air show here 4 or 5 years ago now. It's the first time I'd seen an F-16, so the US F-16s that come over. That was cool. We had some Singapore F-15s, but they didn't fly. They were just static display, but that was cool to see. But yeah, watching the F-16s. I'd seen the Hornets F-18s from Australia. They've been over a number of times, and I've seen them lots. But the F-16 flying in the flesh was just awesome. Do we have to call FSG 0022 now? You have to call him SG. FSG. Yeah, it's worked for them. Oh, nice. An interesting role to have. Used to build some F-16 Scorp. Karaki. No, the one that was Ohaki, the one I'm talking about, Chinook. It was a centenary one for the Defence Force, for the Air Force. I can't remember what centenary it was. They did it over 2 days. It was huge numbers. Caused traffic chaos and that all around the base. We knew a back road, so we managed to get in reasonably easily. But yeah, no, it was awesome. And then it was last year, the Wairarapa Warbirds show. Oh no, earlier, yeah, it was last year, 2021. Where they had the B-52 do a flyover. I didn't go to that. I watched it on a live stream. That would have been cool to see too, though. Didn't land in New Zealand, it just flew in and out. Yeah, I would agree with everyone. Thank you all for those who've served, or those who still do serve. Here's a license to cultivate. I'm looking out the window. I've got food cheeky. See, this is what happens when you go away for a couple of weeks. You want to take a photo of this. Run away. Before I crashed. 2 cheeky bunny rabbits just sitting out my window, chewing on my grass. I don't normally get them close to the house, but when you've been away for a couple of weeks, they think there's no one here and you're free reign. Must be to disturb them. It is a 14. Okay, thank you, Peyton. I'm gonna, yeah. I'm still confused. It doesn't feel like it, but it does feel like it. Hey Nate, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Welcome along. Sorry, I see you've said hi a couple of times there. How you doing, mate? Lived under the flight path when working in Richmond. I've been to Richmond. We stayed at the my brother-in-law got married. Brother-in-law got married up in the Blue Mountains 13 years ago, 14 years ago. Anyhow, however long ago, we stayed at there's a hotel just right next to the base there in Richmond. That was our home for a couple of days, and yeah. I think when I was in Bathurst a few years ago, they had the F-18s today fly past as well. Bit of a display. Nice. Interesting. So why is cruise control? Like, I just turned cruise control on there. And it handles turning and accelerating much better than I did manually. When you download the new map, where does it go? Just into your mods folder, wherever you put mods. So for me, it is Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 22, and then that's a mods folder from memory. I think we all do this. I was trying to send messages yesterday, Bears, on Discord, and I typed the wrong thing. I corrected it, hit space, then my phone auto-corrected, so I missed the autocorrect and got it wrong anyhow. Oh yeah, do you mean when you download? So yeah, from your downloads folder, just cut and paste the zip file to your mods folder. Tim, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate you joining us ever so briefly. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk again soon, mate. Thank you as always. And doesn't matter how late you are and how long you stay here for, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. You were every infantry company's favourite guy because you bought the phones and internet. Because I bet you could bargain some things out of that, could you? Oh, you never built F-16s, they built Fort Worth. No. That's one thing I'm going to regret now that I've retired all the F-14s, is not seeing one of those in action, Scorp. Ever since I watched Top Gun, always been my favourite. I'd almost think he did that on purpose, Bear. Just mistype something after saying you need to check what you type before you enter. Oh, that's an Argsy thing to do if ever I've seen it. Made sure you're taken care of. Yeah, perfect. Right, I didn't quite get the angle right, did I? Look at the mess I'm making in my headland. Interesting. Wonder what the difference is. It turns around okay. It must be the angle. Is the angle he's running at? So this end of the field, the AI worker turns around no worries. Doesn't drop early or late or anything like that. It's not wrecking my headland pass. The other end, look at the mess he's made of it, munching it up there. Intrigued. Cricket, what's going on? I'm enjoying my first live stream back after a couple of weeks, Cricket. First one for 2022. It's good to be back here in the game, chatting to you guys, having fun, having a lot of good banter. Talking about a whole lot of different things. Had a great number of viewers across the course of the stream so far, which has just been brilliant. Really appreciated it all. And nice to have people such as yourself still joining and jumping in and saying hi. So welcome along. I keep looking up at those birds and hearing the sound of the plane and thinking it's a plane. I don't know, but at this rate, I reckon that suggestion on trying to do a timed audio on that might be a good idea. Thank you, Scorp, for those who've joined recently and haven't heard us talking about it. That is a link to the FS22 mod links and files Discord server, as it says. That is a Discord server that Legion can take a lot of the credit for setting up. He messaged me a couple of weeks ago and said, have you thought about something like this? What do you think? Is it a good idea? And I said, actually, it's something I had thought about doing, and I think it's a great idea. So he spent a lot of time setting it up, and we're cracking close. In just over 2 weeks, we've got almost 2,000 members, and including a huge number of modders from the community, and content creators, and then just general users. And the idea behind it being, modders can share their mod links. Farmer Klein did a great video about this a couple of days ago, and I'd suggest you go and watch it and take the time to understand what he's talking about, because at the moment it's the Wild West of mods. You know, you see people, and Facebook's terrible for it. You'll see images, where's that? Oh, just here, or whatever. You Google something, go and find it. But 9 times out of 10, that link you're finding, especially now in the early stages of the game, remember this game isn't even 2 months old yet, so modders haven't had much time to be working with it, developing mods or anything like that. But so there's a lot of mod edits that have been done by cowboys. Let's put it that way. That's what they are. Don't know what they're doing, or they've done a terrible job, or they've done it without permission. And that's just going to discourage the modder who might have done the original mod and done a fantastic job of it. Why are they going to go and spend their time doing it when some other cowboys gone and edited it? So the idea behind it was, this was one single place where you could go where modders can share their original links, and their original links only. They're not going to get skimmed, they're not going to get taken by third-party mod sites who are only in it to draw you in for the advertising. Because let's face it, that's what a lot of them are there for. They make money off having ads placed. I've missed the turn on that, have I? Which row I'm going down now? Not the one I want to go, I don't think. Maybe. Put it down and see where we end up. Gonna have to come back and tidy up a little bit. Interesting, it puts the fertilizer down but it won't seed over there. Didn't notice that. Makes sense, I suppose. I think we have picked up the right row too, we just hadn't quite processed enough of the field. But yeah, that's the whole idea behind it. So follow the link, go and join, and over time, hopefully it'll build up into an awesome resource. Same with my maps my maps directory. You can find by !maps. Lockheed Martin builds the F-35 fighter near me. They test fly them over my house sometimes. Huge noise. That'd be cool too. It's one I want to see. Avalon in Melbourne, state of Melbourne, they do a air show annually, which is probably one of the bigger ones in the southern hemisphere, particularly a military one, which I'd love to go to at some stage. Dubai would be an awesome air show as well. These cowboys are tainting the name of original modders. Exactly. Yep, exactly. It's a lot of it going on. You know, someone thinks that they can take that mod and just give it a tweak, change something in it, or do something to make it compatible with FS22. Some of the mod sites pay the modders for it as well, so that, you know, there's an incentive for people to do it because they get paid for it, but they're doing a terrible job. Anyhow, this is our little way to try and come up with a solution. However coarse it might be, it's not the most, you know, it's not the most elegant way to do it, but we're trying to make it the best we can. Derek, you've just joined, thanks for letting us know about it. Trying to be cute. Yeah. No, you're welcome. The more we can do to support the modders, and particularly their original links that aren't getting skimmed or anything like that, the better. used to have the Ospreys testing in your area, Scott. Oh, Scorp. You were saying to Scott. Again, something else I'd love to see is Osprey. Was anyone fortunate enough to get the Osprey Lego set they made? Because that would be awesome. Then they decided there was a lot of backlash about it being a military aircraft, even though it was deemed a search and rescue Coast Guard, I think. Kind of rescue aircraft is how it was marked. Your dad was on the design team, Scott. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. Alright, Bear. Don't hold out too many hopes, mate. I appreciate you hanging out with us for the duration so far, mate, and enjoy the rest of your day. Must be, what are we looking at for you guys? Must be Saturday afternoon, isn't it? So, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Oh, you're welcome, Scooter. Appreciate you guys and you modders who are supporting it. That's because without getting the support of the modding community, it's not going to be a success. Never would be. So to have some of the modders we've got in there, yourself included, sharing their content and being happy to discuss it, and you know, we've got our private modders forum in there too, where modders can just chat to each other. I think, you know, it can only be a good thing bringing all these people together. Yeah, there you go, you just said the same thing, bringing modders together that I would never have met and can share ideas. Yep, that's exactly it. Alright, thanks Bear, you take care as well, mate. Right, who would have thought we could spend the best part of 2.5 hours in the same field doing a lot of the same things, just chatting about it. But here we are. Mr. Legacy, welcome buddy, nice to see you there. Another one of our moderators, organisers, helpers in the Discord. So if you're enjoying the stream, appreciate having you all here. Appreciate it if you left a like, thumbs up there as well. 82 at the moment, so be awesome to hit that 100. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, appreciate it if you did. To hit 100 on a live stream for me would be a huge achievement and be a great way to start off 2022. That'd be a huge benefit. You're right, Scorp. Being able to share ideas or, you know, concepts, or, you know, coming up with an idea and saying, how do I do this? And if you've got 10 people who can give you different ways to do it, or come up together with an option, with an idea or a solution, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to think that everyone in there is mature enough to respect ideas. If someone says, oh look, I'm doing this, how do I do it? That they're not going to go off and try and steal it. We're not going to end up with a, dare I say, custom modding JHG situation, which is to the detriment of the community, in my opinion. I just think it's a real big shame. You just got on the stream, I know you're on County Line, can you give us some info? This County Line was an FS19, it was actually an FS17 map, then FS19, and now FS22. It's been rebooted by CNG modding and mapping. Now I've been a little bit cautious with it because I haven't seen anything much about, they're not the original modder of it, so, you know, in spite of all we're talking about mods, been a little bit careful about that, but they seem to be doing it with the modder's permission, or the modder's blessing, or the modder's knowledge, and no complaints around it. So, and they've been pretty open about that. They did say that they were only sharing it on a mega download out of respect for the original modder, so yeah, I'm treating carefully with it, but it's been released on their Facebook page. It's in our mod directory files, it's in the Discord, sorry, it's also on my map directory. I believe, yeah, I've been confused. I thought it was a 4 times, then I think actually zooming out and looking at the map and field sizes, it was only a 2 times, but Peyton has been looking and thinks it's a thinks it is a 4 times from what's been commented on the Facebook. So, how many fields are there in there? What's the biggest number I can see? 31? 31 fields. Field we're on 17 right here in the middle is one of the bigger. I think 26 and 30 are the 2 largest ones. What else can I tell you about it? It's a fictional map, but it's loosely based on the American Midwest, obviously. The guys at CNG Modding has suggested around the Cedar Rapids, Iowa area might be a good place to locate it for my map. So that's where it's been placed at the moment. Yeah, it's still, I think it's still a little bit work in progress. It's not completely refined, so just tread carefully if you were going to download it and play on it, that there could be a new save game required in the future. But worth yeah, worth checking out. With something, you know, American map, big fields but not quite as big as North Dakota. Go take a look. Right, and we lost a little bit of that run there. We'll go over the other side and carry on planting over there, I think. 7 more likes to get to 100, that'd be awesome. Oh, Peyton, you're a gentleman, thank you very much for that. Super chat, I'm going to get him before the alert pops up, I see it there in the chat. Around more Iowa, we also when it's fully, yeah, exactly, will be awesome when it's fully compatible. And while we're running along here, let's drop the toolbar and we'll tidy up this bit that the workers missed. So while we were over on that other side, they've made quite good progress over here. I reckon let's go. We're gonna carry on until we finish this field. Peyton, appreciate that super chat, mate. Really do. Means a lot to me to have that support from you guys. Sounds like the cow's a little bit delayed though. Heard him pop up yet? There we go. There we have it. The other thing is whether we run out of seed or not. Might have to go and put some seed in that tender trailer and bring it over. I haven't actually tried using the auger on the side of this yet. Loading auger there. Interesting to see how that all works. Oops, I've touched the steering. Get back on our course. We're going again. Here we go. No, go for it, mate. Link that away. I'd love more people to see that, the better, I think. I've seen comments on Facebook and it's just people are just mod hungry. I don't know if anyone saw my image I created just before Christmas, I think it was, and put in farm some guys Discord with the keep calm, the mods are coming. Like, yeah. FS Club's Facebook page has been going nuts. When are the mods coming? When are the mods coming? Where are the mods? Why are there no mods? People are on holiday, people. You know, Giants have been inundated with mods. I know someone saying earlier, you know, silly time to release the game and take a holidays, but people deserve a break. I've spent a better part of 2 years probably developing a new game. They're probably looking forward to, you know, playing it themselves. Kartik, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Great to have you here and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Nice chatting to you. Which time zone am I in? I am GMT plus 12. I'm in New Zealand. So it has just gone, oh, it's 7 minutes to 10 on Sunday morning, 10 AM. Sunday morning for me. Back to the office tomorrow, back to the grind. Got a few chores to do around the house today. The lawns that haven't been mowed for a couple of weeks, so they need to be caught up on. I need to go and get some food. The fridge is empty, nothing to eat. I'm a bachelor for a week. Wife and kids are still away for another week, so make sure I'm being fed. There you go, Peyton's my cheerleader. Two more likes to hit that 100. Be awesome. I'm the keeper of the lottery numbers. And the football scores. If only it worked like that, Scorp. Yeah, just go watch Farmer Klein's video because I think he does a great job about explaining how this Wild West is. I'm gonna... Yeah... Oh no, we're back. I thought I was gonna lose connection there and you were gonna get a... gonna get a lag symbol. Buffering symbol. You got your... What did you upgrade to, Scott? What brand and style have you gone for? I've always been a Logitech person myself. We're in the few, yeah, Chinook, yeah, because Chinook's a Kiwi as well. There we go. Exactly, Scooter. That's the thing, you know, all the changes to the sounds, the new textures, all of those additions to the game Giants have added. Modders need to take time to, one, get their heads around how to do it, and two, then enable it as part of the game. Alright, let's get turned around there. I need sheep. I've got sheep. Legion, they do half the lawn. It used to take me 3 hours to mow the lawns, and then we fenced off part of it and put 3 sheep in there. Now, it only takes me an hour and a half to do them. Oh, ducks flying past. 100 likes. Thank you all very, very much for that. Really appreciate that support today. It's been a fun stream. I've really enjoyed it. Keep on saying it, but it's been great to hang out and catch up with you all and get back into some farming. I said it earlier, I was genuinely driving home yesterday. It was about a 5-hour drive, thinking about what I was going to do. I had no idea what I was going to stream. I was thinking about what content I'm going to do, come up with some ideas. Going to start working on that in the next few days. Keep some of those others, get them finished off and keep them going as well. Back with the Farm Sim Guy tonight recording. But I was genuinely nervous about doing a stream and sitting here and chatting to you all because it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I've done it. And it was actually interesting looking back on my 3 streams prior to this. The last one was the Christmas stream with FSG. One before that was the Tornado charity stream, which is still there if anyone wants to donate. I donate, !donate, and there'll be a link there to Nick's Tornado Relief Fund. And the one before that was the multiplayer stream with the Farm Sim Guy and Kadurk. So I haven't actually done a proper single player solo stream for you guys for quite a while. So yeah, it was nervous. It was a nervous time. It's good to be back. Even if my internet is playing up and I'm now getting the yellow YouTube not receiving enough data flashing up, I'm going to get Scorpion's little buffering symbol very slow very soon, and that's it. Corsair keyboard and mouse, nice. Am I going to be streaming for much longer, Legion? I don't know. I'm actually getting a bit hungry, and I don't know what I'm going to eat, so I was hoping I might finish this field, but I might wrap it up. It's getting to 10 o'clock. I probably need to get off and get some things done, so we might wrap it up pretty soon, I think. Have a massive drill, you're still not done with that field. Shows how big some of these fields are. Indeed. Indeed, it's it didn't feel big and now it feels big, and then it feels big and now it doesn't feel big. Obviously I'm a little bit confused. Jumping between things too doesn't help, but we're getting there. How far across the field are we? We've probably done 2/3 of it. We've got that bit to do in the middle. Still a few passes there though. Time for a new size. It's not big, it's not huge, it's Argsy. Oh, I love. Slow. It's not Scorpion fast, if that's what you mean. I don't know how big this field is, Derek. Decent size though. Well, actually we'll be able to, let's have a look at the stats and see if it'll tell me how much area we've cultivated. because that should give us a good guide at least. They're not quite finished, but it'll go pretty close to it. No, it's not statistic. What's the stats? Yeah. Cultivated hectares. We've done 46 hectares so far. She worked 85, but that's the combined cultivated and so on. So maybe a 50. How much have they got left to do? I've just got that little wedge in there to do. Maybe a 50 hectare field? I don't know. What do you think? 46. Yeah, probably about 10% left. Probably around 50 hectares, so what's that? 100. Is it 2.2, isn't it? 110 acres? You love the versatile, you need to boost the speed. Or put a big bud engine in it. Surprised the big buds haven't made their way across 22 yet. Oh, excuse me. Well, I got up too early this morning. 2 weeks of sleeping in, then getting up early to do a live stream. Yeah, precision farming, or if Thunder does anything with his community extension mods, brings that over to be able to track worked areas. $1,927, getting close to that 2,000 mark score. Be great to hit that, wouldn't it? I thought we might got through. If we've done 2/3, we are going to get the whole field planted without needing to top up the seed. If we haven't done 2/3, we're not. What did I say? I could actually see the sown area, didn't we? Statistics again. We've sown 40, so not far. 7 hectares still to plant. Yeah, we should go close to being able to. We should be able to do the whole thing without having to fill up. 8 AM is not early. I was awake at 6 o'clock this morning, Legion. Thank you. Started streaming at 7:15. Early for me, anyhow. I hate the mornings. I'm not a morning person. I'm at 4:30 AM today because I need to use facilities. The old man use score. Yeah, I had seen that conversion. I'm sure at some stage, hopefully he comes through and does something with it. That was actually one of the mods I saw on Facebook, someone saying about it, and they're like, oh, but it's not by Thunder, but that person tried to claim that they had permission to do it, or Thunder had said that if someone wanted to do it, they could, so tread carefully with any of those. Oops. Just about got offline there. Alright, well I think that's getting old, yeah. I think it's probably a good spot now to wrap up the stream. We've been going for just on coming up 3 hours. I'm starting to get hungry and do have some chores to do around the house. But truly, genuinely do appreciate the support you've shown me today. It's been a fun stream, really enjoyed it, even if we have just been going up and down in the same field. It's just been nice to chat to you guys. Being able to go for an extended period. Had some great viewer numbers, so every one of you who's joined us, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hitting 100 likes on a stream, it's just awesome. And thank you to Peyton and TVD, I think it was, for the 2 super chats, guys. Really do appreciate those. Your support there is most generous. Make sure you do, as Scorps just put those links down there, check out those mods and maps. Keep the map link bookmarked, and make sure you join the Discord for the mods. And that'll just about do it. Glad to catch up with you all, glad to be back. Looking forward to getting all that content done over the next wee while and getting back into the swing of things. But make sure you all enjoy the rest of your weekends. Once again, appreciate all the support. Take care and catch you again soon. Bye for now.